As much as I like the setup, I'm still not happy with positioning inside the wall. That's still too much of a factor. That's why it's not 100% consistency, but 70. That is quite ambitious, I agree. But they did it. Free. This I still have to tweak this, like the controller settings in these 4 windows. This controller is still too sensitive for small inputs. Curly is Curly Jefferson, also a member of the Prince of Persia speedrun community. Well, to be fair, if I hadn't a good friend who lives in Ohio, that is Sam, I probably wouldn't know where Ohio is either. But because of him, I do. Because I think you have to think of it this way. If Sam wouldn't have attended Bob runs, most likely there wouldn't have been a new AN skip, and this game would be as dead as it was prior. That position is good. Everything is terrible. That's too far right by a few pixels. Maybe if I jump early. That's... That's how the French-American War started. An American proclaiming that croissant is just fancy bread. I will not weigh in on this conflict, I'll just say I think that's funny. Like, to me, that's a funny discussion to have. Quick fun fact I learned about this level when relearning strats and practicing and so on, and memory hunting as well. I always thought that the life upgrade down there, like down the well at the start of the level, if you go down the corridor, there's a life upgrade, gives you 1 extra health bottle. And I always thought that picking that up is what triggers an enemy to approach. But really, there's another collectible which are just arrows, and if you pick up those arrows, then the enemy will spawn. But if you just pick up the life upgrade and go back, that enemy will not spawn. So that's... I know, it seemed kind of counterintuitive to me. Because if anything, you would protect the thing that gives the guy you have to stop more life rather than some puny arrows. But what do I know? If anything, that's an interesting route option now, should we ever need it. Still pretty far out of the way. I shouldn't have turned here. Table lad. Decent start. Remember the days where both skip, you know, the skip level 2, where that skip was very inconsistent. And getting past it meant you really want to make this run count, or else you'll be stuck in level 2 for 6 million years again. Ancient memories. Let's see how good my setup for the box push works. So what I do is I go to the left half of the box and then look at the entrance of where the box goes, and that gives me a pretty good angle, while also guaranteeing that the prince isn't too far to the left and he still grabs onto the box and pushes it. So it's kind of fun. I will not comment on that. Interesting. Yeah, works. Why did I move? That was not good. Like, see how sensitive this controller is? This is actually crazy. Okay, de-aggro. I hope that was far enough back. Yeah. So that's the new speedrunning, not speedrunning, well, speedrunning, yes, but the new fight tech that was discovered recently as well, that basically if you get close enough to an enemy that they become aggravated, and draw that sword. But then you go far enough away again, such that they get de-aggroed. Then when you approach them, because the animation for putting away weapons takes so fucking long, you can sheath lock them. So you attack them, but they'll put away their weapon infinitely, so we can just kill them in one hit. Or not in one hit, but in one go. No, the two people who flew from, or who came to pop runs from America were Sam FM14, and Curly Jefferson. Everybody else who attended is from Europe. Well, currently resides in Europe. There was also somebody who attended who lives in Zurich, but he's from Argentina as far as I know. But in terms of location, at least. That's a true statement. I like the sorry. I still live in France, sorry. I mean, I get it. It's something something you should apologize for. I am the funniest man alive. I know, Eraser, I know. Hence why funniest person alive. Oh, come on. Both sounds good, yeah. That's... Oh, okay, that worked. Interesting. Ariza, I like you too. It's the same thing for this guy. We'll aggro him, then go back, de-aggro zone, and now we can, assuming I did it correctly, yes, he just dies. Doesn't put up a fight. Which is good, because you do not want to fight legitimately in this game. It's terrible. I mean, yeah, I think so. Or write the attack plus directional, or attack without directional or something. Like, I know what you're talking about. Just that in practice it doesn't really come up. Well, it would come up in any percent no fight cheese, I guess. Oh, come on. Could this be any slower, bro? Left extra B. Yeah. I do know about those. Whenever that happens, it's usually on accident. Truly ahead of its time. No fight cheese, no. That's fair. Actually, the fight cheese would probably be tremendously useful in NMG. Because it's so easy and reliable to do the aggro-de-aggro thing I explained. It would probably be one of the reasons why NMG could be feasible in the first place. Yes, we are. The official reasoning for this is that at a Dreamcast console you can attach a controller and a keyboard as well. Also, it makes the run not cancer. So we just decided to go with it. Really, in practice, the keyboard thing makes the swim in air, the positioning more consistent. Well, not cancer means that doing the swim in air setups without the precision of keyboard would just be either very slow, or if you do it fast, very inconsistent. Or you'd have to figure out how to make your controller less sensitive, the analog stick. So, it's the easy way out. And it doesn't change anything about the run. The run is still the same. It's just more fun to do. Yeah, right. And it's only for that one trick, really, where it's the most useful. It's also nice to set up some things, because it's more precise. But it's not strictly necessary to do anything. Like, all the tricks work just with the controller. Yeah, it's a good list, Grizz. Also, I should get a visual cue for this, for the chain thing here. Because I always do it by feeling, and last run, as you saw, I took damage. So that's not good. Wait, what do you mean you primarily use keyboard? What are you talking about? You can't just do movement in this game with just keyboard. That sounds illegal. Oh, come on. Well, I didn't say faster or slow, I just said illegal. It's all the judgment I put into that statement. I think whoever gets sub 39 first frees the other runners from having to grind this game. So that's... In the end, it's still a community effort. Daily run Slay the Spire. I'm not familiar. Is it a like mobile game or? Slay the Spire. Doesn't ring a bell. Works. It's interesting, I could for once not lose time on this split. I don't play it. Well, given I haven't heard of it, no, I don't think I play it. But I may give it a try if you people tell me what it is first. That could help for me to assess the situation. It's a game. Ah. Sam, that explains a lot. So grateful to you, fucking clown. What the fuck are you talking about? Darkest Dungeons in the card set? Okay. I mean, I did play and like Darkest Dungeons, so... Not much into card games, though, but... Still doesn't sound uninteresting. Anyway, this jump. Can I not die? I did it. First step towards playing Vanguard, then I don't want to play it. Unlike Eraser, I don't have 6,000 euros per month to spare to buy Vanguard cards. Vanguard is like basically the same as Yu-Gi-Oh! Eraser 100% triggered in 3, 2, 1. Up. Cool. Magic the Gathering, but anime. That's also good. Sometimes you get a funny jump where you jump off his head. Today was not that day. Hello. Oh, it was? That's great. Yeah, that's a nice little thing you can do. You can interrupt the flute animation. I'll save here just because I'm scared. The flute animation by drinking a potion. It doesn't really save time because or doesn't save a lot of time because you still have to wait for the rope. But it saves a bit of time and it's funny. Oh, come on. You don't really need to take a detour here around the moat monster, but I'm traumatized, so I will, for the time being, I will take it. Of course you can run around the monster, but then you don't see where you're going, jump too early into the water and the run is over. And I'm not about that life. Not yet anyway. At some point I will change the route again. What's so funny about skipping the flute? The fact that the rope is just erecting itself without any external trigger. I think that's funny. Prince is standing there sipping on his potion, waiting for the rope to do the magic thing. Nope, this would not work. Eraser, are you having fun being 7 years old? Because I hope you do. No, I'm fine. Wasn't close. There was no reason to be scared. Just was scarce because I wanted to be. Haha. Okay, if I had to guess, I would say I'm miles away from hitting the cycle, and yeah. It's like 5 seconds too slow, I think. Oh, I'm yawning, bro. Toka and fine are synonyms. Big sunglasses emoji vibe right there. Shame. Cool, and now we wait. Problem was that I wasn't facing the correct direction, so the prince didn't climb up directly. If I would have jumped with the angle a bit, like the camera angled a bit further to the right, then I would have grabbed a bit further right, of course, and then I could have climbed up directly. And that would have saved 3 seconds. No, legitimately 3 seconds. Because he plays this animation like, no, 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 I cannot climb up here. Then you have to climb to the right, and everything is slow. Oh, this is terrible. So yeah, I think the PS4 controller for playing this game is like the analog stick is too sensitive. I know I could fumble with it in the settings, in the DS4 Windows settings, but I think I'll just go back to the Xbox One controller I was using. Really, the reason why I stopped using it 2 days ago, because I thought there was some connection to the immense lag I was having, but it was an emulator thing. So I could very well just go back to what I had previously. And I think I should. I'll catch up with chat in just a second. That's how you get the girls nowadays. Look at how many game controllers I have. That sounds just about right. See there, that animation, like he tries to get up but he doesn't, goes down again, climb over. 3 seconds. Pausing everything to skip animation. Could I do that again? I'm pretty sure it'll happen again in time. For now, I'll hold off on the viewer demonstration. Oh, interesting. Okay. What do you mean they run away? Parafusion is the goat. Getting married to Sam anyway. It's news to me. One-way relationship. That sounds quite parasocial, doesn't it? Okay, for this fight cheese, we do the same thing. I win. It's even better because in Cities and Docks we picked up a sword that does one-hit kills. So I only need a weaker version of a sheath lock where I just have to hit once. I'll just not comment on anything that's going on in chat right now. I'll just focus on losing the run. Interestingly, in my current PB, I did get hit at Ragnar 1, despite the cheese strat, because I didn't do it correctly. So I guess there's a realistic chance for things to go wrong here. Alternatively, I just have to be a bit more careful. 1, 2, turn, jump. Seems so, yeah. So like you aggro him, go back. Cool. Like you saw, I was really careful. I was going back so far to make sure he gets the aggro properly. Okay, now we swim for 2 minutes. Hey Smith. Coming in with a dicey question, I see. Aussie Razor dropping the wall of text lore. But, I mean, too long didn't read, sorry buddy. I think they only, I only got hit once so far, right? And it was the enemy in Cities and Docks, who hits you if you're not far enough around the corner. That's not good. This will lose me an additional health. It's kind of slow. Also, let's load the next area, shall we? Boop. I am a clown. What do you mean slightly bad for me? Did sub 2 suddenly become a thing, or what happened? Okay, first step, don't die, really. In Solar Temple. Oh, I climbed up directly, that's cool. Sphere can't just say that. It's called jinxing. Why would you do that to me? Funny. Got that directly, that's cool. Where's the corner? Here. Okay, and now I have to remember where to go, which is sadly impossible. Oh, it was pretty close actually. Took up please emote. Bro, it's not 2018 anymore. What are you talking about? Emote has been gone for years now. Yes, that is 7 minutes saved. Just like that. Actually, the 6 torches there in the back that are lighting up one after another, that's the funnel room. And the torch up there, that's above the exit. So all you have to do is swim there and then swim downwards to the trigger, the level end trigger, which is loaded globally. Lucky for us. And I'm sure I'll nail this. Nothing will go wrong. I did it. Problem is this makes this all the scarier. Because one wrong move and the run's over. Oh, I golded that as well. I didn't even notice. That's cool. That's fine. That was almost too early. Let's go! Bro, this is genuinely crazy. Guten game. Also, yes, Sam, I don't know. I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. But Persia lies to the north.
Persia lies to the north.
So it does.
Am I to be stolen away again?
Wait, I'm being kidnapped again? For real? Somebody call the police. Help! Well, this was fantastic. I will... No, Gris AN isn't dead. Sub 39 is it's realistic. So the old record was mid 45, so like 45:36 or something. And Moon Temple skip saves more than 6.5 minutes, like 6:45, maybe even 7 minutes. I've done this quickly. So we are looking at a 38, would be a good run.